Hola, this is Lady and welcome to another educational video. Today in this video I will be sharing with you my meal counting. As a childcare provider, you need to have a system that works for you so you can track how many meals you give during the day. I will also share with you all the steps I do to track every meal for my daycare. But before I start, I would like to invite you to like my channel. If you already did, thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me. Hello, my name is Lady and I do educational videos for providers who want to grow and improve their business. If you are new in my channel, welcome. Also, I would like to hear from you where is located your childcare. The counting of your meals is very important. Today, I will be sharing with you 3 different tips on how to do your meal counting. Tip number 1, understand what means meals served and also meals claimed. They are 2 different things. If you are part of the food program, you already know that you can only claim 3 meals. You can either do breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But typically, we normally serve around 5 meals, which is 3 big meals and 2 snacks. But we are not able to claim. So it's really important that you decide which meal you want to claim. So if a child is between 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., you're gonna be able to claim 2 big meals and maybe 2 snacks, but you can only do a max of 3. In my case, I always claim breakfast, PM snack, and lunch. So I already have 3 meals there. Now here's my tip number 2. You need to find a consistent way to record your meals. And here I'm sharing mine. Today I will also share with you how I do my meal counting so I won't miss any, because the food program also can give me all this nice. The only thing is I don't serve 3 meals, I serve 5. So for that reason, I have a sheet where I put all my 5 meals. And don't worry, if you don't have this kind of sheets, today I will share mine. I will also share with you the link so you can print this sheet. Just make a lot of copies. And for example, for the first month, I have about 7 copies. And I do this every night. Or you can also do every meal to see who is here today for lunch, for dinner. And always use a pencil because we always make mistakes. So that gives you the chance to fix those mistakes. Okay guys, this is how my meal counting looks. I know there's a lot of numbers. So this one means breakfast, AM snack, lunch, PM snack, dinner, and then this is night snack. Normally, I do serve a night snack around 8 o'clock. And I have different times, and there is, I believe, a video of my whole routine so you can see what time I feed the kids. And every single time a child, for example, is eating breakfast here, I always put a little check. I use pencil, so in case I make a mistake, have the total at the end of the day. So for example, here is 14 kids. And then for AM snack, I have 13 kids. PM snack and lunch, I have also 13. And then dinner, I only have 4. For the night snack, I only have 2. This is only for 4 days, between March 15 to the 18th, which is Thursday. I also do the same thing here for the 19th, which is Monday. On Sunday, I'm closed. And as you guys can see, here's the total. So at the end, like at night, I'm gonna be counting how many kids I had on Saturday. So I had 1, 2, 3. Only 3 kids, and then I will put here the total. Same thing with the AM snack. I will count how many kids I had. It's only 3. And same thing for the lunch and PM snack. I'm gonna go back to this. I want you to know that I always make this little note. Noah was the first child who arrived at 4 a.m. I have that in a sheet that's gonna prove that Noah was my first child at 4 a.m. and my last child was Sophia at 8:30. And then here also shows the total. So as you guys can see, this is how I do it. It's a lot of work, it's complicated. This one is something that the IRS will take in consideration, And the majority of the providers who has done a meal counting don't have the same issues as providers who are doing the total cost of the food through receipts. So in my case, I don't like separating my meals. I rather to do something like this. Yes, it's extra work. Also, there is a program that you can buy and they will do all this for you, but you have to pay extra more money. At this moment, during the pandemic, I'm trying to do everything by hand. This is the system that works for me. So you need to find a system that works the best. And this is how, at the end of the week, this is how I add. And now I have my total. And then I also have here for the other week. So do you see the total? This is how I do it. Okay, before I forget, I also have, as you guys can see, this is for the 23. I also have for the 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31. I don't have for the 28 because I am not open on Sundays. And every time I have a new child, I will be adding here on the bottom. I hope this worksheet and this way how I do it is helpful for your business. I want you to be successful. So this tool, which is called the meal counting, will help you to be more organized and also never miss a meal. Now, tip number 3. It's really important that you make up your mind and choose. Do you want to claim the food cost or do you want to claim the number of meals? In my case, I chose to use the meal counting and I will show you the difference. Let me read here. The rates of 2020 for breakfast, I was getting $1.33. For lunch and dinner, $2.49. And for every snack, I'm getting 74 cents. It's really important that you have extra documentation like attendance sheet that prove that the child was here in your program on May 1st from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. You don't want to make up numbers, you want to do things right. You don't want the IRS knocking your door. So I remind you once again that you need to have proof for everything. Organization is the key to have a successful childcare. And if you haven't watched my video about how I organize my paperwork, I recommend you to watch this video. Now, if you decide to choose the food cost for your meals, the best way to do that is separate personal from business and have 2 different receipts. So you are only counting the cost of the meal for the daycare and then the cost of the meal for your family. In my own experience, for me, it was really hard to do that. For example, if I want to buy a watermelon, how can I pay a watermelon, half for my family and half for my daycare? I have to buy 2 watermelons. Now I have 2 extra different receipts. So for that reason, I decided to choose the meal counting. And on top, I get extra more money than the food costs. And yes, it's a lot of more work because now every day you have to be recording, not just for the food program. Now you also have to be recording for the IRS. I know it's a lot of work. But at the same time, it's really important that you have a system that really works for you. I was really happy to make this video because I wanted to share something that I do it at this moment. So I really recommend to all of you to use the meal counting instead the food cost because you can prevent a lot of mistakes, especially something that the IRS always will be checking is your meal counting and also your hours of operation. That is something that I'm gonna talk in another video. This is the whole package for the tax return that I'm gonna be giving. So for example, for breakfast, I have served 6,632 breakfasts in a year. For lunch, I have served 3,560. And then I also have the amount for dinner and then for snacks. So in my case, I have to multiply 6,632 times $1.33. And that will give me the total of how much money I spent. Same thing I have to do with the lunch, dinner, and snack. So at the end of the year, you need to have the total that you're going to give that to your accountant. I know it's a lot of numbers. The childcare business is not easy. We are not only changing diapers, we are not only teaching the kids, we are also doing the paperwork part, which is the most difficult for me. But for the past 9 years, I have done the meal counting because it's easier to add at the end of the month and have a total of how many breakfasts I have served in 1 month. I know there are also other programs where you can track all your meals. I always use my worksheet, and I also use the Ventura program. They also have a record there where I print every year, so that also gives me an estimate. But I don't serve 3 meals, I serve 5 meals in one day. And that information, the total of all the meals, is gonna go in the Schedule C when I do all my taxes. Now, if you decide to use the food expenses, you have to save all your receipts. I recommend you to do it every month. Watch also this video, it will help you a lot how to be more organized, because we have to be prepared for an audit. I don't like audits. I never had one, but I have heard that it's a nightmare, so I don't want to go through the experience. And if I do get one, I will be prepared. That's why organization is the key to have a successful business. Let's keep it up, the good work. So today I talked to you about to understand the difference between meals served and also meals claimed. I also talk about for you to make the choice between the food cost or the meal counting. And last, I talked to you about to find a way to record your meals. And that is all for today. I hope you guys really liked this video. And if you did, don't forget to comment below and let me know what did you like the most from this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Hasta pronto. See you soon.